Hello, hello, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. So today I'm going to do another set of Halloween nails. I have a small list of ideas that I want to do. Whether or not I get to them, we will see. Anyways, I am going to be using my practice hand. This is Jessica, and a cord just fell. Okay. Anyways, she's my practice hand, and these tips here, these are not prepped in any way. They're not primed. You always want to scuff them and prime them, and you want to do all the steps that you're supposed to do if somebody's actually wearing these nails, but I'm gonna skip that because they're not going anywhere. They're not going on anyone. So anyways, I'm gonna be using acrylic, glitter, charms, rhinestones. I've got a whole slew of things that I want to do on 4 tips. So some of them will have acrylic, others are just going to have a gel polish. So it's just something for fun. Just thought it would be a fun, easy set to do. So without further ado, I'm going to get started on these, and I'll show you what I'm using as I go along. So hopefully this turns out and you enjoy it. Okay, so I've kind of gone ahead and semi-planned what I'm gonna do. And so these are the charms that I'm gonna be using and the rhinestones. So this spider is already done, as you can tell. He'll go on one nail, and then we're gonna paint a spider. Kind of. Well, just the legs, I guess, because the body and the head are there. And then some bats. I thought bats and spiders would be kind of cute. So I am, like I said, just going to do a few of them with acrylic, and then the others will be polished. So I am trying to work around this lamp. Okay, so I do things a little differently when it comes to glitter. I have wasted a ton of clear acrylic as well as glitter making different concoctions and whatnot. So I don't do that anymore. I have loose glitter. Okay, hold on here. Oh, this one has not been used. Okay, so as you can see, I have loose glitter here, and then I have it everywhere. And I'll show you what I do. So I want to do kind of an ombre. Normally when you're doing acrylic, I'm trying to figure out which one's going to get wet. Okay, they may all get acrylic, who knows. When you're doing acrylic and you want to do glitter on top of them, I usually put just a small thin coat of gel, or not gel, but of clear acrylic. Sorry, I got a bajillion things going through my head all at once, and yeah. Just a thin coat. Or layer, whatever you want to call it. And maybe we'll just, well, I know these two. Okay, so I have a mishmash of stuff. I know that a lot of people tell you to use the same brand on everything, and I can tell you right now, a lot of us don't. Some of us might, but a lot of us don't, and I do not. I'm using Nail Couture's Crystal Clear acrylic, and then the monomer that I'm using is Young Nails. It's not the odorless one. It's just the regular monomer that they've had forever, and it is my go-to monomer for the most part. Okay, so these are not, I'm just trying to stress, because there's always somebody out there that's saying you don't have an apex. You don't have this. You don't have that. These aren't going on anybody, just for design purposes. And I'm not trying to sound snotty, but I just, you kind of get to a point where you're, I don't know how to word it. Okay, and these tips here, these ones are from Temu. I'll leave a link in the description for them. Let's see here. The pinky, I think, is going to be, I want to ombre those glitters. And I'm hoping that these two will mix. I haven't done that. Didn't test it out like I probably should have. All right, so let's put, we're gonna put orange on the top. Okay, just get a little bit of glitter along with that clear acrylic. Okay. And I'm going to go back just with a smidge because there is that one side. And I'm thinking matte, like a matte top coat would be pretty on these. Of course, I say that now. It may turn out to where I'm like, but we'll see. And if that's the case, we can always go back and put more. We can put another top coat on, the shiny top coat. Okay, so this should do it on the orange. Okay. And as far as glitters go, there are so many places that you can get glitter. And to be honest, I have learned that Hobby Lobby they have a really good selection and their prices are really, really good. Michael's carries glitter, Joann's craft store, they carry glitter. There's a number of different vendors online that have it. So it's, you know, you can find loose glitter everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to ombre this and then I will encapsulate it with more of the clear acrylic. Okay, just trying to blend that in a little bit. Okay. This one here, what am I going to do with that? I'll probably just do gel polish on this one. Okay, I'm just getting my ball or bead, whatever you know them by. I want this tip completely covered. Okay, and that takes a second to set up. So while it's doing that, no, wait, I'm going to do the bats on the other one. Okay, hold on. I have the colors picked out. I don't have anything else. Okay, I have an idea here. I have the chunky glitter bats and I want to put those on just a complete orange. I was going to put it on this and I thought no, because I've got spiders. I think the bats will show up on this a whole lot better. Okay. A little bit more of the orange, I think that will be done. And like I said, we'll have to encapsulate these with more clear acrylic. Okay. And this is still wet. So let's see here. I'm going to get a few of these placed on here. All right, so when I have that happen, okay, let's take him off. You can fold them. To get them to lay a little bit flatter. And I think these are all the same size. Okay, so I'm just gonna, there we go, I just folded him. And then I'm just gonna put just a smidge of clear for him to adhere to. Okay. Just like that. So I'm gonna let that one set up. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to, this is ridiculous. I have all these ideas. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the clear acrylic on these. I'm not going to put any more glitter on them. And I'm doing this because I don't, for one, you want the strength, of course, but two, I don't want to file off the glitter that I just put on, because that would be bad. Okay, I'm just going to put this stuff away because okay, I'm going to change out this paper towel, or fold it over anyways. So when I get done with this, I'm going to have to clean out my dappen dish as well because there's glitter everywhere. Okay, now with the bats, I want to make sure all of the bat is covered because I don't want to file any of the wings off. Just a couple of sections. I always find it better to add a little bit more than I need than to not add enough, because you can file everything. Okay. All right, so these are, the acrylic ones are finished. And I'm just gonna set everything aside. All right, so these two are set up. This one is still taking a minute. So it, like the temp in your salon or wherever you're doing nails can play a huge part. If it is cooler outside, or cooler in your shop, I should say, it's gonna take a minute for it to set up. Whereas like in the summertime, when it's warm out, that stuff sets up pretty quick. Okay. This is always so odd doing this on the practice hand. So I'm just gonna pop these out. And I know you can't do that to actual people, but I can't turn this hand around the way I want it to. And then half the time when I go to file, it just seems like the tips come out. So I'm gonna cheat. And I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay, I don't wanna lose the shape. And this one is almost not set up. Okay. I'm just smoothing it out. If there's any lumps or bumps or anything like that, it's just gonna smooth everything out. So before I do the charms, okay. And this one, nope, not quite there. Okay, so we'll come back and file that one in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna wipe them down with some alcohol. I just kind of want to get that dust off. Okay. Okay, that one's just gonna take a minute, okay. This one here, I'm not putting acrylic on that. I'm gonna put gel polish. I'm gonna put black on that, and then I want to do a cat eye. So again, this isn't prepped or anything. You'd normally have a primer and a base coat down, but we're skipping that because these aren't going on anybody. And since I'm putting a cat eye on it, I think I should be able to get away with one coat. So with black, you always want to put it on as thin as possible and then go from there. If you put it on too thick, this stuff will wrinkle and then peel, and then you're going to have wet black gel everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cure that one. I'm hoping when we come back, this one will be set up. Okay, so I'm gonna be using, I can never pronounce this correctly. I purchased this a while back off of Amazon, and it was in a set of cat eyes. So I'm not, I mean, I'd have to look it up to see if I can even find it again. But anyways, this, I think this will go well with the color combo that we have. So far, so good. All right, so let's see here. Do the cat eye. Oh, wow. I hope that is picking up. Okay, so I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds, and I think one coat will be fine. Okay, so I went ahead and filed this one while I was waiting for this one to cure. So what we're going to do now, okay. All right, so I've got, it's a gel adhesive glue, and these things, they come in, sometimes you can get them, you know, one at a time, or you can get like 3 at a time. These, I love these. These work really, really good. So I've gone ahead and, okay, I haven't wiped that one off yet with alcohol. I'm gonna do that in a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna do the bats. Whoops, I think the bats are gonna be cute. And they might, oh, they might be a little big. But they are cute. Okay. And if I remember right, I think I got those ones off of Temu. Okay, so I'm just gonna put those on there. I have not, like I said, I haven't top coated. I'm gonna do that when I'm done putting everything on. So I am just gonna hit these really quick with just a little LED flashlight, just to set them so they don't fall off or slide off. And then I'll cure them for a full 60 when I get done with the rest of these. Okay. So this one is pretty much finished. It just needs a top coat. And like I said, we're just gonna do a matte top coat on all of these. Okay, now this one here, what am I gonna do with that one? Oy. So I'm wondering if that one would be, Okay, I am going to do, okay. I'm so sorry. Trying to figure out what's what. Let's do this. We're gonna paint the spider, the legs anyways. Okay. Alrighty, so, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cure those really quick because I don't want anything going anywhere. So I'm gonna do those for 60 seconds. Okay, now we're gonna add the legs to that. And we're just gonna use black. And I think this will show up so much better with a matte top coat than it would a shiny. Okay. And then I'm going to hit it with the LED light real quick so I don't have any of it running. And try not to hit my palette at the same time. I don't need that cured. Okay. Cutting it close there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure that for the full 60 seconds. Okay, this one here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add just a little bit of, I have a foil that I wanna use and I couldn't find, I have to find one. It's a solid orange. I just need a solid orange. This is not, this is called Victory Orange. And this was purchased off of eBay like in 2006 when I graduated from nail school. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on here because I don't want to cover those bats. And I just want to add a little bit more zhuzh to it. Okay, so then we're going to cure this for about 30 seconds. Okay, and then we're going to put the foil on. So, and I'm using, this is McCart's Nail Art Foil Glue. This is my favorite. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, so just a little side note on this. I have learned to use just a small amount. It's kind of like the black gel polish. If you put too much on, it just kind of, it crinkles and it's just not, it's not pretty. So don't get too heavy-handed like I have. And foil, you just put it on however you wish, what works best for you. You can use your finger, your fingernail. There's silicone tools. Oh, I can't talk today. There's just a whole slew of stuff that you can use. Okay, this is just awkward. I know it sounds silly, but it is so much easier on a live hand. Okay, so like I said, just wanted a smidge on there, and then I don't want it on the skin. Okay, now this one is going to get that little spider there. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more gel glue. We'll make him go the opposite direction of the other spider. All right, he should be on there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure these for 60 seconds. And try not to lose that little guy. And then we're going to top coat them. Oops. Okay, so these are all cured. Everything's on. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and wipe that down. The rhinestones, my little wax tool, sometimes leaves like a residue. Oh my gosh, I can't get a cotton pad out. Okay. Or actually, you know what? Let's do that after. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat these, and I'm going to use Modelones. This is a matte top coat. They're all going to get matted. And if they look bad, then we'll put a top coat of shiny on. I'm not going to go over these bats. I'm just going to go right up to the edge of them. Because I don't want to take away their shine. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same with the spider. I'm hoping that this turns out, especially on that cat eye. I did matte a couple of videos ago on cat eye, and it just, it didn't work. So I don't want to muddy this one up too. So hopefully, okay. So these are all covered now. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. And then we're going to see what they look like. Okay, so let's just wipe off what we had for the rhinestones and the little wax bits that always get left. Okay. I don't think those turned out too bad. These were fun. And I've got a few other ideas, like I said. Oh my, okay. Dust and everything everywhere. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, what's going on here? Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm just looking at these like, what in the world? Okay, so the alcohol's throwing me off. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back again shortly with another one, and we'll figure out some more colors and charms and all that kind of fun stuff. Till next time, cheers.